Alright, hello. Hi YouTube, sorry I didn't post anything yesterday because I actually slacked yesterday. I didn't do anything yesterday, to be honest. Yes, I didn't do anything because I was just straight up waiting for homework. So all I really did yesterday was I used the exact same thing I had from the previous video. I was just mashing 950. So I didn't really do anything. I was just mashing 150. I just kind of felt like there's really no reason for me to like have like a redundant video saying, oh, I'm just using this again, and then that's the video. It's kind of stupid, right? So I didn't really want to do that. So what I ended up only managed to get a brand new homework that seems kind of okay with me, and I somewhat able to kind of replicate. And I was trying to do it yesterday as well, without buffs. It's still kind of okay, but I'm doing it with buffs now and it seems to be better. Yeah, so it's a very early. I'm pretty sure by the time you see this video, it's still relatively early. It's only been like barely 2 hours in right now. So I managed to hit 400 mil already because I was just mashing NM200. But the thing is, I'm not really bursting. The reason why is because usually we tend to categorize bursts within, like, you do it within a few turns, right? Between maybe 1 to 4 turns at most, because you know it's supposed to be a burst. You just go blah, you know, right? You just go pour everything in, like, in the first, in those several few turns. But this one, on the other hand, no. This one goes all the way to turn 18, so it's not really a burst. This is just mashing. It's not even full auto. I mean, there's some full auto shenanigans going on because I tend to make use of the full auto stuff, but it's just mostly manual mashing, just full refresh, a lot of refreshes kind of shit. That's really the whole part of it, actually. So it's kind of like a meme, to be honest. But without further ado, I guess I should probably just show you what I'm using. But yeah. So I am using this setup. I'm using the Zerka. I'm using the funny looking sword because I feel like those ones are able to clear this very quickly. There's 2 ways, maybe 3 ways, but from what I've seen is only 2 ways. 1 is have this stupid looking sword. 2 is have Sky Piercer. For some reason, Sky Piercer is back again. But yeah, I seen some bursts that they were clearing with Sky Piercer within like 1 minute 30 or some shit. So the stuff that the time that I usually clear is like, on average, if I actually focus and do it properly, it tends to be like around 2:35, I guess, 2:35. But the fastest I think I did was 2 minutes 22 seconds. I have no idea how I did that though, but this was just me slacking. Wasn't really paying much attention. So yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, see, I don't know how I did that so fast sometimes, but the fastest I remember I did, see, there's 1:2:23. No idea how I did that. I can't replicate it at all. I do not know what I did. Because I didn't really do exactly what the homework that I kind of referred to kind of did. I changed it here and there just to make it a little bit more consistent, I guess. Especially when it comes to like not having buffs or not. But the thing is, right now, since I'm still within the first few hours of Guild War, I still have buffs, and obviously I would definitely say that because Earth sucks, having buffs is definitely the key, because you don't really have that much raw damage or whatnot. But either way, the one thing is for certain, you need a lot of pots. As you can see here, it's not even because I burned a lot of pots. Because, you know, like I said, I'm mashing. So the grid is somewhat similar from before, but it's changed a little bit because number 1 is that I'm using Ultima X now, and second one is that I'm also using Defense Awakening instead. It's because if not, I probably will not be able to survive at all. But the rest of it is exactly the same. Did I change anything else? Oh wait, I did. So I went back to the double strike key for Opus as well. So that's why, because, you know, you just want MC to get the extra echo and stuff anyway, because you want to give more damage to MC. Because if I were to go back, you see that the damage dealt, MC did basically 90 or not almost 100% of it. So it's not really much on everyone else. It's just MC, because MC is with the stupid sword tends to be like that. It's kind of like that, right? Yeah. So that's the weapon stuff. You use skill cap and then yeah, you're good. Summon wise is more or less the same as well. I think I don't think there's really much to change, to be honest. Just the same stuff. Just use Babu main summon, and yeah, just get HP, more cap here and there, blah blah blah. You know the drill, right? Same thing. And then for the skills for MC, you definitely want this, and then you make use of Beast Fang, so you can auto cast this every time you have this up or whatever. So yeah. Other than that, the full auto stuff, you definitely wanna uncheck this in case you click that bar properly. The other ones, when it comes to full auto, you want to disable what's that, Galleon's S2 as well. From what I've noticed, the stuff that I'm playing around and toying around, you definitely want to manual this. It seems better, you know, because you have to, if you want to get rid of your stupid repel, it's better to use hers instead of Satyr's one. So for Satyr's one, full auto, I also disable her third skill. I technically really never need to press her third skill. Yeah, pretty much. Then you don't, I mean, this guy you can just leave it on. Basically, this guy is just a fodder. Honestly, I'm also using him just because that his buffs can be kind of helpful. Getting a little bit of supplemental and echo kind of helps out a little bit, so it's not really that big of a deal. And the other, obviously, is the key is having 100 KM 100, and you also need the fourth skill. That's how it works. That's the strat that I followed, but if you want to follow, yeah. So turn off all the full auto because you don't really want this to be automated at all. The rest of it, I think, is I didn't change his thing, but because it doesn't really look like it's needed, but you could actually just change to multi-attack and you call it a day, but I'm too lazy to do that, and it still worked out. I still managed to get 2 minutes 20 plus seconds sometimes, so it's not entirely that bad. But yeah, for the most part, this is the main 4 characters you see the entire raid. This guy is kind of whatever. It's just a filler. I just put him in there because he was already in there to begin with, so I just left it there. But yeah, as for the EMP for MC, I think is mostly the same stuff. Yeah, mostly the same stuff as you can see here, and just put Earth Attack up. That should be it. Not much else to really put in here, to be honest. But yeah, if that's what you want to see, you can just pause that screen, and yeah. Okay, without further ado, I guess I should demonstrate, I guess, and hopefully we do well. The thing is also that the other main issue that probably a lot of people might have problems replicating this is that I need fucking Lucifer, and I do not have it right now. That's great. Damn. No Lucifer, man. Pepe hands, dude. Alright, I guess I wish I could cut this video, but there's no edit in this video, so I guess you're gonna watch me reset real quick. Because you definitely need Lucifer summon for this. You need Lucifer summon, man. Papa hands, dude. Okay, do we have Lucifer summon now? Okay, we do. It's not my friend, but that works. Alright, you can full auto this one. First turn usually I full auto, but you have to manual click Galleon's S1 to MC, obviously. So there is a few key notes that you probably want to remember. So yeah, you just full auto the first one. Oh, I got supplemental, that's not bad. Hopefully Mugen dies. Thank God. Alright, so Mugen dies, that's good. If not, you're actually doing lesser damage. So go again. Remember, this setup is a lot of mashing. You'll see soon enough. Third turn, attack again. Turn 4, then this is the turn where you probably want to do something, because it's guaranteed to always do the trigger that has repel. So you always want to repel with Galleon S2, like I said earlier. And then when you do that, Cave has that thing. So you want to use this just to reset MC's shit. Because if you didn't know what S that skill really does, is that it basically progresses 2 turns, if I recall correctly, for Kame's S4. So when this happens, you just full auto again. So you'll skip to turn 7. So from turn 4, you automatically go to turn 7. So you just, like I said, mash again. So this is the part where the mashing comes. After you do that turn 7, you're gonna mash until turn 11. Like, you basically, the only thing you want to probably pay attention to is the HP, because sometimes they can die. But for the time being, at this amount of HP is still fine. So you just keep mashing until 10, 11. See, that happens. It's fine. That's why a lot of times I kind of figured having Lobelia in there is still okay. Because he can still do something, so it's alright. So what essentially happens here is that you can actually just... worst case scenario, you can just do this, it's fine. It's not really the end of the world yet. I can show you again when she stays alive, I guess. I can do like another run and when she doesn't die. So you can just do that. Technically this one, what essentially happened here is that I over damaged it somehow. For some reason I just did more damage than usual. Because for some reason, based on my runs, I always tend to get to 50% only at turn when I click attack on turn 11. So for now it's a little bit different, so whatever, right? So I just fucking press this and call it a day. Then you can also press this, and then you press this too. Usually I tend to do that the following turn, but since you already fucked up anyway, whatever. So I'm probably gonna do it again, hopefully, to show like when she's not dead or whatever. So this one you just do again, and then you do again with the assassin thing that Kame has. But since there's no debuffs, it can kinda be a bit cringe. I guess that's what happens when you have no debuffs. You can just add that galleon thing. Usually I tend to add that galleon thing from time to time too. But yeah, see, that happens. I love it. I love the RNG-ness of this fight sometimes. You know what, just to save you time, I'm just gonna retreat. Because this is fucking stupid. You saw how much damage she did, right, by the way? Ain't that fun? Ain't that fun? Let's do that again. But yeah, I wouldn't really suggest anyone to use this just because of how sometimes it can be quite inefficient. And very, very inconsistent too, like just the one that I literally just showed firsthand. There's like no editing involved in this, by the way. Please stop. Oh fuck, I forgot to S1, but that's fine. You know what? Why the fuck am I not paying attention now? Who cares? I have 7k to meat to burn. I'm not burning everything, so it's okay. Yep, it's okay. I was just too busy concentrated on explaining things. I forgot to press Galleon S1 on MC, but yeah. So yeah, that's one of the things of this setup can be, because it's like there's really not much I can do to control this fight too. The thing, because this boss, for those who still doesn't know yet, the boss, the passive buff that it has is really stupid. Like it just does like crazy amount of supplemental and echo and shit. It just fucking deletes you if it so desires. You know? But yeah, so same thing, turn 4, press this and then this again. Hopefully I don't get fucked up this time. But yeah, like I said earlier, probably maybe if you're scared you can press the fucking the pot in case, but more often than not that usually doesn't happen. But shit, I guess they just really want to show how stupid this boss is for YouTube, I guess. But yeah, see, sometimes like HP is that low for Kame, then you just go. So like I said, just keep mashing until turn 11. Still never delay? Yeah, probably, but it's still like, yeah, that's sometimes can be kinda stupid. Wow, you saw how much this fucking hits, by the way? You saw the amount of HP that she just took? Ah, so dumb. Why am I doing more damage than usual? I don't understand. So anyway, you're supposed to basically press on turn 11. You're supposed to press Kame S1, and then you repeat with Galleon, just so your 3 characters here can actually get all the buffs. But yeah, I don't know what is causing it to happen, but honestly speaking, I'm just going to press this. Because just you can get rid of the stupid veil so you can babu. Just so you can get the debuff in. That's basically the idea. So you just attack again. And then for this one, if you want to do the same thing, this is supposed to be the babu turn, but for some reason that happened the turn earlier, so it's fine. You can just basically full auto this one, is fine too. But what you need to do for this, if you have this backup already, and if you're doing that that galleon attack, technically I was supposed to do that, but I totally forgot. But what you could do is that you just press this, and then you just press this too, so you just combo his shit, just so you can assassin, because his assassin is the entire turn, right? So you can just press multiple times, and then you just go again. And then the falling turn, you can technically go again. So basically what I did, if I didn't fuck up or for some reason I did more damage than usual, what I did was that in that babu turn, I would basically do what I just did earlier with the assassin thing. And then I galleon the following turn and do the assassin again. So that's what I did. But technically you don't really have to do that, because I did actually try without doing it. But yeah, after that you can just keep mashing attack and you just die. Alright, see. So that was supposed to be what that was supposed to how the run was supposed to run, like. Yeah, because I was explaining a little bit, so it's a bit slower, but you get the idea, right? So this is supposed to be relatively okay. It's just that, yeah, like I said, it can be very, very inconsistent. It's very, very annoying. So if you want, I guess I can somewhat try to do it without really explaining, just to see how it actually goes. Just to see if I can actually go fast enough. Just for the sake of the video. God, this what a great boss design. On an element that has fuck all. Oh hey, Mugen is still alive, cool. But he should be dead now, I think. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of times, sometimes Mugen actually survives in turn 1. But it's not really a big deal, so kinda whatever. Turn 4, press this too, again, attack. I'm not entirely certain what's causing me to actually do more damage. Maybe because my Kame is alive or some shit, but there are also like a lot of runs I've been through where Kame is also alive, like appearing in the front line in turn 2, Mugen dying in turn 1. But for some reason that still happens. Like I just over damage sometimes, it's kinda weird. And then like that you can just pot, I guess. So there is a little bit of like reactive stuff happening here. But yeah, a lot of times when you get like that stupid attack down debuff, whatever, you can pretty much ignore it for the most part though. So yeah, you see turn 11, I'm at 53%. So I'm not entirely certain what's really causing me to over damage it earlier, but yeah, as you can see now this is what I usually would go through. Wow, she's almost dead. So what I usually do with this, when this actually happens, is that I'll galleon S2 to dispel Babu, and then I'll just full auto. And then you can also just do this. And then you just let the full auto run as well. Yeah, it's the double times from Kame, but it's fine. And then you could also, yeah, like I said earlier, you could just also do Galleon and do it again. Because Galleon summon does give quite a bit of supplemental, so it's kind of helpful to a certain extent. Yeah, so most of the time you don't really have to press Satyr's S3. So from after that point on, right, that supposedly bursts, you just keep mashing until it dies. But sometimes in turn 17, if he still has a lot of HP, you could also just do like let MC just redo this thing and just attack again, and it should technically die. Yeah. So yeah, it should be fine, I think. 3 minutes. Oh, there are 241s. Alright, right? Technically, it's still like it's more efficient for me to do Nightmare 200 just because that is actually faster for me. Because if I were to go back like on my Nightmare 150, oh, that's 95. No. Where's my 150? There we go. So my 150, I think I showed before this was around this time, right? So even if you add like, say, let's just round it up to like 110, right? If I clear it between 110 in 3 minutes, it would take me 3 minutes and 20 seconds ish, or 30 seconds ish, 3.5 minutes, just to be on par with Nightmare 200. And I'm clearing it right now in 240 and 235 seconds or something. It's already way better for me, right? So that's why. And yeah, for those who didn't know, Nightmare 200 has like 3 times the amount of 150. Basically, 3 times of 150 is basically identical amount to Nightmare 200. So if you didn't know about that, now you do. So that's how it is moving forward. But yeah, that's my setup. I'm probably gonna mesh a little bit more because I still have the buffs up. But yeah, wish you guys the best of luck on the finals. Day 4, the last freaking day. Then we can sleep again tomorrow. But yeah, good luck, have fun. I guess it's not really fun, is it? But wish you guys the best of luck. Till then, take it easy. And hopefully you reach your target of Guild War. And see you guys next time. Bye bye. Okay.